Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa. Whether you're new or returning, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Aries reading for the rest of January of 2022 for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. And of course, cross watchers are always welcome. Let me remind y'all that this is a general reading. It's public. Some parts of it may or may not resonate. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're interested in a personal reading, I am available for a short time only for personal readings. My information is always in the description boxes below, although I never mention it. So here we go. Holy Spirit, what does the Aries Collective need to know for the rest of January 2022? Please and thank you. What do Aries and their cross watchers need to know for the remainder of this month of January 2022? Well, the World in reverse with the Three of Swords in reverse. So this means that Aries and or your cross watchers still need to wrap up a cycle of healing a broken-hearted situation, a third-party situation. Usually, that's what Three of Swords is. But it's whatever broke your heart. The world is Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarian energy. All the fixed signs. You haven't ended the situation, but things have come full circle. Spiritual growth and insight are available to you. But there's resistance in closing up this cycle here. 21 breaks down to a 3. It's about the third house of Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart. Could be about siblings, short distance travel, friends, social media, platforms, and contracts. Here's another 3. 33. In the reverse. It's about not wrapping up karmic contracts. You haven't successfully released the past yet. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds, but you're not allowing it to. There's resistance here. The bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. It's time to make a decision about these partnerships you found yourself in. 333 on the counter. A lot of threes here. This is about wrapping up partnerships that aren't for you. It's time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. There is a very clear need for detoxification. It's getting rid of people, places, behaviors, addictions that are hindering you, holding you back and keeping you from your success. At the top of the deck is the Ten of Swords reversed. The situation has ended, needs to be released. You are finally free, but you're keeping yourself stuck. It's over, it's completed. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. But it's on hold. It's on pause. Because there is a need to put the past behind you. 2 cards of releasing the past here. It's also about 10th house of Capricorn. It takes work to release the past. That work hasn't been done. A situation that needs to be in the past that is still lingering in the current. Seven of Cups is also about confusion, having options, not sure about what to do, overthinking, going round and round and round. Could also be about drinking, clouding your judgment. That might be true for some of you, but not all of you, so take it how it resonates and leave the rest. Holy Spirit, please clarify the world reversed. The world reversed. What specifically needs to be wrapped up? Losing fortune, being in poverty, being heartbroken and being in poverty, losing money. 26 breaks down to an 8 due to resistance of a transformation. Sex, death, transformation, regeneration, secrets, lies, the hidden, the unseen, the occult, other people's money, inheritance, wills, taxes. And contracts. Please clarify the world reverse one more time, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit. Someone's concerned about this loss of money here. Male or female, doesn't matter, but someone's concerned about losing money. Here's another 33. Threes are very prominent. So the link is always in the description box below for the angel number index. So we have 2 sets of 33, and I saw 333 on the counter earlier. So this is definitely about collaborations. Someone didn't collaborate wisely and lost a great fortune. (33) also breaks down to a 6. House of Virgo. It's what you do every day, what you're responsible for every day. It's also about your reputation, and it rules your physical health as well. So there could be concern about someone's physical health. For some of you, that is very accurate, while others, it's just the loss of money. But whichever, it's still cause for concern here. Please clarify the 3 of Swords reversed. Despair. For not releasing the past, for not making healthy decisions. 32 breaks down to a 5, for not making healthy decisions based upon the 5th house of romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking. Duped by a false person. Duped by sex. Duped by a false person who uses sex to get other people's money. A prostitute. Someone who resists change with all of their might. They haven't changed, and they won't change. This person needs to be released. You're in collaboration with them. You're in relationships with these people. Bound by contracts. Marriage. Please clarify the Ten of Swords in reverse. Thank you. Yep. Not releasing the past and not going on the spiritual journey. Not moving when you're being called to move. Not being dedicated to your true calling in this life. Stuck in despair with a false person. Because of a false person. You're spending too much time thinking about this, wallowing in your emotions and not taking action. It's time to go. But there's fear here, there's doubt, there's despair. And deception. Please clarify the Seven of Cups. All right. Courthouse. Someone's going to the courthouse for something relating to children. 23, it's 5th house of Leo. Overthinking things with thoughts. Overthinking about this marriage. Adjudication in the reverse. I'll clarify that. Gift. I'll clarify that as well. And sudden wealth in the reverse. Another great loss of money. Unexpectedly. For not getting on this pathway. This spiritual pathway that was laid out before them. Their destiny. Staying in the dark and not coming into the light. Who's that? The wealthy man. Well, Aries, you're still coming up as the wealthy man, so you still have money. For now. How long are you going to keep resisting your destiny? Until you lose it all? Your path, 1444, is guided by angels. But you have to walk it. You have to come out of the dark and go into the light yourself. through your own actions. But it is your choice to make. Holy Spirit, please clarify adjudication. 7 of Cups. There's confusion around an outcome of a legal situation. Please clarify the adjudication in reverse. Thank you. It's a time for balance. It's time to temperate your emotions. It's time for peace and tranquility. You're too stressed. What's this gift about? Thank you. The gift is an offer of emotions, an apology. Could be a gift. Please clarify gift. Yep, a gift from the Emperor. Emperor who has Aries and Taurus. Aries, you're showing up in your reading already. You have a gift. You're a master manifester. You have Gemini in your chart. But you don't have confidence. Why? Aries is all about exuding confidence. Please clarify strength in reverse. This Leo energy that you're not embodying at this time. Because you're not following your intuition, you're not following sound, solid psychic advice. You have Pisces in your chart too. You have intuition, a natural born gift, and you're ignoring it, you're repressing it. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. You do genuinely feel true love. And true attraction to a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Wands in the upright. Someone who is very intelligent, very studious. This is a hard worker. Someone who is very passionate about their work. This is a very spiritual person. Very confident. Very attractive. Very sharp. Sharp-witted, sharp-minded, but they're sharp-tongued too. They're no nonsense. They speak the truth and they say it like it is. And that intimidates you. It doesn't have to. It shouldn't. You're very attracted to this person's mind. And their body. Right? Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. You're very attracted to this person's mind and body, and you are completely in love with them. And yet, you stay away. There's no reason for it. You're the Emperor. Shouldn't be scared of anything. This person that you're attracted to exudes strength, which it intimidates you. Not only do they exude strength and courage and confidence, but they're also a very gifted and powerful psychic intuitive. Connected to the divine, chosen by the divine to do what they do. This is pure, unconditional love that you have for this person. Well, actually, the way that it was, this was in the reverse. You have Aries, Aquarius, and Gemini in high placements. You're not in your power. You don't have faith and hope or the courage to heal the situation. But let's turn the negative into a positive. You have it. You've always had it within you all along. This is you. A fucking boss who has the capacity to rule your world, your empire. You have authority. You have the ability to heal others. You're like a shining star. You stand out. You're very gifted. You have the ability to make anything happen here. And then we have the Magician here, Gemini. Could be Virgo, but to a lesser extent here. I'm really feeling strongly. I'm 100% confident that I am talking to someone. Aries Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Gemini Rising. I've been talking to this person for a long time. But you're like this. And You're like this, going back and forth, not taking charge of your situation, feeling hopeless and faithless. 444 is on the counter. You are protected by angels because you are chosen. You are chosen for a specific destiny. And staying silent and staying small is not serving you. Not with energy like this. You have what it takes to be super confident, super successful, to exude authority and confidence, to heal people, to transmute all kinds of unhappy situations and turn it into something awesome. You have a healing ability with your words, with your touch. But if you don't have confidence and faith in yourself, no one else is going to believe in you either. You also have Sagittarius in your chart. You have a very angelic presence because you are an earth angel. Half human, half angel. Incarnated here on this earth to heal people. This is all about healing. Faith, hope, healing. Transmutation. This is also about transmutation. This is also about transmutation too. Taking all of the elements, earth, air, fire, and water, and creating. And yet, you're keeping yourself small, keeping yourself with a person who is only meant to teach you a lesson, to make you into this person, to help you transform into your full power, to realize that this is who you are. Because as humans, we have to be built up and torn down, and built up and torn down, and built up and torn down, and built up and torn down. And each time we're torn down and we build ourselves back up, we're made stronger, better, more successful, more confident, more sure of ourselves. It's through heartache and pain that we're able to evolve. And this person is just the feminine version of you, who's only a little bit further ahead of you. But it's not meant to make you feel inadequate. No. It's to help you remember who you are. Who you can be. This is an unconditional love that will never die. You're attracted to the very aspects of yourself that make you special. You just don't see it. This person is your mirror. But all you're seeing is your inadequacies because you need to heal yourself. This person shows you the broken parts of yourself, and that's what makes you uncomfortable. That's what makes you feel not confident. That's what makes you feel intimidation. You have the same skill set as your feminine counterpart. But all you're seeing is the broken parts of you reflected back to yourself. It's an illusion. What is real is the love and the connection that you feel with this person. And you look at this person and it creates a lot of conflict within you. And this conflict that's within you is projected all around you. And you let this confidence take away your power, so you don't take action towards the desires of your heart. It's time to let it all go. These people around you that aren't supporting the desires of your heart, that don't support your goals, what you want for yourself. These people, these behaviors within you that makes you run and hide. It needs to be released. And so does your broken heart. You're being called to just release all of these people and all this energy to take action, to communicate. With your divine counterpart, who will absolutely reciprocate everything with you. Time, love, energy, dedication, commitment, money. This is teamwork. But this is foreign to you because all you know is this chaos and conflict and competition. I know, because I've had this all around me all my life too. And it was all around me because it was always within me too. I just didn't understand it. Every day I woke up, for years, I knew my life was a mess. And I didn't know what to do about it. I was unhappy, I was lost, and I didn't know what to do. But I never gave up. I never stopped trying. Always had a plan. And my plans, they always failed. Because there was things that I didn't realize, that I didn't understand, that I was walking around brokenhearted, just trying over and over again with the same shitty people, sometimes with different people, still attracting the same brokenhearted people. 456. It's 4:56 p.m. So check out that angel number. It's time to rise up out of this crazy 5 energy and go into the 6. Exchange gifts with your divine counterpart. Exchange conversation. Reciprocate love, energy, and devotion. Time, energy, money. Attention. Complete reciprocity. But you are Aries. You are the first sign of the zodiac. You are the emperor. You are the boss. You need to take charge. You are the divine masculine. You need to communicate. You need to be authentic. You need to take a risk and follow your heart, your passionate desires, and your creativity. You alone. All I'm allowed to do is encourage you on the platform. I know exactly how I can reach you. It's not me that needs to take action. I take action all the time. I am the emperor over my creative projects that I have. I am the emperor over my platform. I rule my platform. That's it. That's all I have control over. And not even really, because if I'm being told to say something or do something, I do it. Because God told me to do this when I didn't want to. When I was in this energy. He said to me, Lisa, you've spent long enough learning about tarot. You should create your own channel and spread the truth. Give the messages that I give you. And even though I was in this energy, I said yes. I did it. I was shaking in my boots. I was so scared. Because I don't communicate very well. And I definitely didn't communicate very well then. I used to stutter when I was a child. And whenever I get nervous or anxious, I stutter still. I started my channel in December of 2019. You should see some of my first videos. They were horrific. I was so scared, and you could tell. I faked the confidence until I didn't have to fake it anymore. It took a long time. I had to keep doing it over and over and over again to build my strength and my confidence. And when life knocked me down, I got back up again. You can do it too. And whoever else this is resonating for with Aries in their chart. You know, yes, this is the card of Leo. I am a Leo rising and a Leo North Node. And my North Node is in my first house, which is the ascendant, the rising sign. So I'm a double Leo. I also have double Virgo in my ascendant too. My Mars and my Jupiter in Virgo. So I have two different personalities. And it's not because I'm crazy, it's just because it's in my chart. I can either act like a Leo or a Virgo. I spent 40 years mostly acting like the double Virgo and acting like this. But something happened in 2021. I really tapped into my Leo energy here. Now, Emperor, you might not have Leo in your natal planets. But that doesn't mean that you don't have this strength and this confidence and this boldness. Because Aries has more strength and more confidence than any other fucking sign in the zodiac. Because it's the first sign. You're always the first to do something. You're the best at everything that you do, man. These are both leaders. But this is the real leader. Step up into it. There's no reason to be scared of anything or anybody. And the more Aries you have in your chart, the more boss you are, man. So quit shaking in them boots. Look at them boots, them big old boots. This is not a person who is scared. But the fear that you feel is an attack. 4646 on the counter. It's an attack from the devil. The devil comes and creeps in your mind. The devil comes and creeps in your heart, makes you scared, makes you overthink, makes you have bad dreams. The devil creeps in the people around you, make you lose your confidence. It's true. And it's all designed to keep you out of your power, to keep you away from your destiny, to keep you unhappy, miserable, broke, losing, oppressed, controlled, and enslaved, abused, and then thrown away when you're like this. Are you going to let the devil win? Rise up, Aries. Following your heart and your happiness, 4848 on the counter, is the only thing that matters in this world. We are not called to suffer for anyone, for anything. Not for money, not for children, not for women, not for anybody, not for family. Our souls are eternal, but these bodies are not. We are here to enjoy these bodies and these lives that we're given, to make the most of it. And you have everything it takes to make the most out of your life. Or whatever. And you're squandering it. By staying in despair, staying around these deceptive, fake-ass people that just use you, abuse you, betray you, lie to you, do spell work on you, manipulate you. And for what? There's so much wasted time, money, energy, emotions, etc., etc. While your health is going down the tubes. It's time to release these burdens. It's time to be who you are. Holy Spirit, what else does Aries and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of January 2022? This isn't even a cross watcher reading. This is only for Aries. You're miserable within your home. Your foundations are built on a poor, your home is your home is built on a faulty foundation. What are you missing? Love. You built your money, you built your home on a foundation of money, superficiality. Lust and money is all that kept it together. And a child. Children. Codependency is keeping it together. And a liar is keeping it together. But this is a spit in the face of the institution of marriage. This is not what God has intended for marriage at all. It was for two people to love, cherish, nurture, and protect each other. Equally, reciprocally. Not for one-sided bullshit. Marriages are not to be used as a false front for anything else. But people do this all the time. This marriage has gotten lots of karma. For not being a true and genuine marriage. Your home is not safe. It is not stable. It is not secure. At all. Your home life is in chaos. You're in misery. You're losing money. Everyone around you is lying to you, manipulating you, oppressing you, and keeping you enslaved. And this is all you're doing is crying about it. How many times are you going to cry about it before you get pissed off? And you say, no fucking more. I want to be happy. I want to be loved. I want someone who's going to fucking work with me and not against me. When are you going to say, I want to be in a marriage that is very healing? That I have lots of faith in. That together we could make anything happen together. And the best part about it is you won't have to work as hard, because you're working so hard in this situation, right? Your body is breaking down. You're getting sick. You're hurting. You're in pain. You're miserable. You're breaking your back to get what you got. But when you're with the right person, it'll be easy and free-flowing, because you'll have someone working with you, not against you. They're not going to be out to take your money and shit all over you. And together y'all can move mountains. But you don't know that, because you're still sitting in this mess, still crying and blocked and stuck, not moving forward, not moving backwards, because you're afraid to take this leap of faith. This is you, man, Aries and Aquarius. But you're not in your power, because you're afraid. What's there to be afraid of? Be free. Be free of fear. Be free of this shit. This is the only way to be free. Leave. Keep your back turned and never look back. This person is not looking back at all these fucking cups of all this years of time invested. Of all your each one of these cups represents every year of your blood, sweat, and tears in this marriage. This person's not looking back. And you shouldn't either. Just leave. The story of the Eight of Cups. Walking away to find the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. What will bring you complete joy and happiness. Because this shit wasn't it. Look at all this water here. That's a lot of emotion. These cups are empty. They're spilled out everywhere. All the people around you have spilled all of these cups, which is a spit in your face. They did it over and over and over and over again. It's time to stop crying about it. It's time to stop drinking your woes away. It's time to take action. Because you are the motherfucking emperor. It's time to start acting like it. What does Aries need to know for the rest of January 2022? You're showing up as the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. You're still all right for now. But you need to walk away from the devil. That's what you're walking away from. A disempowered devil. These toxic people all around you that don't want to see you happy. That want to steal your energy and your power from you to feed their gluttonous greed. It's time to leave their asses in the past forever. All these fake ass people, family, friends, co-workers, the people who didn't believe in you, the people who tried to sway you away from your happiness. And it's time to release this anxiety, this overthinking. The only thing that's going to give you relief is to just do what you're afraid of doing, which is walking away and revealing your emotions to your divine counterpart. These are the two things that you're afraid of doing. Imagine how powerful you would be if you did both of these things anyway. And committed to this. The Empress didn't come out yet. But that's who this is. You're not standing in your authority and your truth. Your power or your integrity. And the longer you do that, the Wheel of Fortune is not going to turn in your favor. But I guarantee you, if you do the two things that you're afraid of doing, this Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor. And stay committed and dedicated to your path. This Wheel of Fortune will always continue to turn in your favor. This is happiness. This is growth. This is expansion. This is abundance. This is love, money, forward movement, unstoppable energy. But it requires this. At one time, I was a person who was afraid of my motherfucking shadow. I was afraid of everything and everyone. I had nightmares all the time. I shook when I spoke. I just shook all the time. I was so terrified of everything. But I was determined to face my fears little by little over the years. Started with the smallest thing. When I was 13 years old, I was scared of the water. Swimming terrified me. Everything about swimming terrified me. I didn't like it. I still don't particularly enjoy it. But whenever I was 13, I thought to myself, it might be beneficial for me to learn how to swim in case I ever find myself in a situation where I might drown, because I actually was in a situation whenever I was a kid. I was probably like 7 or 8. I went to summer camp. I almost drowned. I was on a boogie board and I thought, this is cool. I went into the 5 feet end. I was always short. I'm 5 feet tall. But I wasn't then. I was just a short little shrimp. I was on this boogie board. I went into the 5 feet. I was feeling a little confident, feeling a little strong, feeling a little courageous, I fell off that boogie board and I almost drowned. That always stuck with me. And then when I was 13, I decided, what if that happened again? Maybe I should learn how to swim. I don't even know how I made it through that. Angels were guiding me out of that because, man, oh man, no one even saw me. There were people all around me and no one was paying any attention to me. I could have died that day. There was so many times I could have died. And that was one of the first times. But somehow or other, I just was swimming under the water and I was just getting out of there as fast as I could. And it felt like I wasn't going anywhere, but I was making slow progress to the side. And whenever I got out, I couldn't breathe. I was choking. And no one even noticed me choking and not being able to breathe either. And there was people all around me. I don't know how this was possible. So I decided to sign up for swimming lessons. I learned how to swim. That was the first time I was like, I'm facing my fears and I'm growing stronger. Might not seem like much, but it was an achievement. And I only build on it from there. I'm telling you, I was scared of everything and everyone. And if I can face my fears and just do it, so can you. You were built for this. I don't have Aries anywhere in my natal planets. But I tell you where I do have it. In my 9th house of Sagittarius. Religion, spirituality, long-distance travel, expansion, philosophy, and psychology. I've always been passionately attracted to spirituality, religion, my relationship with God. I've always been passionately attracted to philosophy and psychology. I spent my whole life learning about all of these things. I have a degree in psychology. It's only an associate's degree, but I used all of this information that I've collected over the years, that I've learned about, and I harnessed it to help myself become who I am. And that's the only thing that saved my life. other than the angels pulling my sad ass out of all of these really dangerous situations constantly. Saving my life by the skin of my teeth. I've been in relationships of different kinds with so many dangerous psychotic individuals who oppressed me, who used me, who enslaved me, drained me for all of my love, my time, my energy, my resources. And then whenever I wasn't useful to them anymore, I was thrown away like a piece of garbage. This happened to me over and over and over again. And each time I got hooked up with some new man, they got worse and worse and worse and more devilish and more dangerous and more narcissistic. I've come through a lot just to be who you see now. It took a motherfucking lot of pain and hardships and struggles to really understand why this was all happening to me. Because I needed to heal my heart, my mind, my body, my soul, my emotions, my finances. I was so miserable and pathetic. I was looking for someone to save me when it never even occurred to me that I could heal and save myself. I was codependent my whole life and I never even knew it. Never knew it. Never occurred to me. I was completely blinded by this. All I could focus on was the pain. Why did they do this to me? I always came with pure intentions, open-hearted and loving and kind and caring and compassionate. And each time, they pounded my ass into the ground. They tried to snuff my life, my light, my everything. They tried to take it all from me. But as you can see, I'm still here. I'm still alive and I'm still shining. I've healed my body, my mind, my emotions, my soul, and my ability to take care of my own self with finances. I'm just a person. If I can do it, you can do it too. You were built for this, man. This is a powerful, compassionate healer. And you come up as the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is King Midas. Everything you fucking touch turns to gold, dude. You have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, whatever in your chart too. You have an earth sign in your Mars. This is what you do. This is who you are as a soul. This is your thoughts and your feelings. You're a very compassionate person. All you want to do is help people. And you make shit happen. You're a magician. You pull shit out of thin air. You're built for this. So come out of the darkness and into the light. Stop crying in the dark. Stop allowing these people to hurt you and abuse you. They will abandon you when you're all used up. There is so much love and abundance waiting for you in the light and happiness. But you got to take action. You got to do what's right for you. What is the I can't even think. What is the final guidance for Aries right now for the rest of the month of January? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the final guidance for Aries? I'm hearing follow your heart, follow your heart, follow your heart. What does your heart want? What is your soul crying out for? It's time to stop being afraid of your emotions. Time to stop suppressing your emotions and your heart chakra for money, for bullshit. What is the final guidance for Aries? We have emotions for a reason. Once we learn how to, not these in the reverse. Time is running out, Aries. Time is running out to take action. Rado, Chariot of the Sun. Time is running out to take action, to go into the light. You don't want to go down with these fake ass people. That wasn't ever meant to be your destiny. We have free will. You have the free will to choose. To stay in despair in the dark and die in the dark. Used up and thrown away. Or you can come out of the dark and come into the light. But time is running out for us to make our decisions. The times we're living in is uncertain, dark and dangerous. The evidence is all around you. It's time to get out of it. You're running out of time. It's time to go. It's time to follow the sun. Listen to that song from the Beatles. Listen to it as many times as you need to. I'll follow the sun. But don't take too long, because time is not our friend. Look at what's at the top. This is what you'll be missing. I'm going to read that. Because Berkana is what you're about to miss. You're supposed to have a child with your divine counterpart. A very special, talented, creative, loving child. This is what time is running out on. As well as your freedom, your success, and everyone who is missing out on your healing abilities. The rune is linked to fertility, beauty, and the ability to take care of others. A woman runs to meet a child, and in the background, a swan, a symbol of purity, swims gently in the lake. The time has come to celebrate creativity, tenderness, and strength that comes from being receptive. Oh, please receive this message. There is great beauty in being in the service of others. This is all about being in the service of others. To help people, to free people, to heal people. Inspiration comes only to those who know how to listen and embrace the stimuli surrounding them. This reading is the stimuli. It's time to embrace it and take action, because time is running short. Are we able to take care of others without asking anything in return? Yeah. I think you've done that for far too long. and you didn't get anything in return, because these are a bunch of users and takers and narcissists all around you. Do you believe tenderness is for the weak? Or do you consider it to be an important virtue? Well, you consider it to be a virtue, but the people around you consider it a weakness, and it is making you weak because you're being used and taken advantage of and oppressed and controlled. Berkana protects those who are on the verge of giving birth to a child, either in the flesh or symbolically. Time is not on our side. It's time to take action. Follow your passions. Take a risk. This is about taking a risk. Stay balanced. Take a risk. You want that stability, that happy home life? Take a risk for it. Take action. Follow the sun. The universe wants to bless you. But you have to take a risk to leave, to go towards who feels like home to you. The Empress didn't show up in this because the Empress is walking away. The Empress has to. The Empress is following the sun. You gonna follow the sun with her? Follow your passion and creativity? Have this very blessed, unique, and talented child? Or are you going to let time run out and let these people around you destroy you? What are you going to do? I encourage anyone that this resonates for to take charge, to save your own life. Even if you don't have a divine counterpart that you are aware of, love yourself enough to save yourself. These are your messages. Thank y'all for your support in all the ways that you do. I appreciate y'all. Thoroughly, completely, and wholly. Let these words inspire you and challenge you. To be who you are. To take a risk. To do everything that you're afraid of. leaving the toxicity and the evil in the past behind you and never look back. And walk right into your wish fulfillment. To come out of the dark and into the light. You have eyes and ears. It's time to really use them. And heed the warnings. Because time is running out. The whole world is being judged. Quit supporting these malicious, devilish people. Just walk away. Don't support them. Don't collaborate with them. Don't communicate with them. But if you do, you're just as guilty as them, and you'll go down with them. Don't let it be you. Stop protecting these evil people. These abusive, narcissistic, toxic people who are criminals. Because silence is consent. Don't stay chained to their fate. Rise above it. Or become a victim of your circumstance. The choice is yours. I pray you leave these situations Have a great rest of your month, and I'll talk to you all soon.